Students, welcome to my YouTube channel NIKHILPTE Tips and Tricks. Today's topic is PT Speaking Retell lecture. I know this section is very easy. You have template, but many students are struggling because they are not performing well in the real exam. However, they have template. If you are losing marks in speaking or listening section, this video is only for you guys. In this tutorial, I will come to know how you can pick the key points, how you are putting into the template. Doesn't matter, you have your own template or you can use my template as well, and at what time we have to start and at what time we have to end our lecture. We have time limitations and how much time we have to speak. Each and everything I will explain, and these tricks will help you definitely to pass PT with good scores, as our students are getting good scores in the real exam. So I'm going to write some keywords in front of you so that you can understand what is my main motto. I will write first letter, first keyword in the first line, then I will put 2 or 3 keywords in the second line, and so on. I will complete my Retell lecture in just 5 lines, guys, in just 5 lines. Yes, you can also pass with good scores if you will complete your Retell lecture in 5 lines, but make sure how I am delivering my Retell lecture, that way you have to speak. If not, you will lose your marks. So let's start our today's session. Just listen it very carefully. If you have copy and pen and paper, whatever, you can also note down some key points while listening a Retell lecture. All good. Just ignore this one because this is the summarized spoken text. Why I am using this text box? Because in the text box I will let you know how you can write down. Otherwise I have to open my word pad extra on, I just want to write down all the key points. Just listen to this audio.
Bicycling in the United States has been increasing over the last decade or two in certain cities and places, like Minneapolis, San Francisco, Portland, and Washington, D.C. Bicycling has gotten an additional boost by a very unfortunate event, which is the COVID crisis. Many people found themselves at home and in the need of physical activity, and they were flocking to bikes, often for recreational purposes. We have people who still go to work or have to make a trip but are not comfortable making it on public transport anymore, and they are switching to the bicycle to make that trip. So, they are using the bike for utilitarian trip purposes or as a substitute for public transport. Many European countries have had higher cycling levels historically than the United States, but even from those levels now, they have made efforts for putting in bike lanes, putting in cycle tracks, and intersection modifications to accommodate bicyclists. They've seen a big growth in cycling. A big part of the population, according to research, between 50 and 60% are not willing to ride with fast-moving traffic and a lot of traffic in the streets. So, what they need are separate facilities.
See, I have lots of key points. And many students will think I have to speak each and every key point. No, guys. So you have only 10 seconds when your recording will end, and then after you have 10 seconds, that is very, very less. So in 10 seconds you can't decide anything. Actually, it is just a wastage of time, because if you have practiced a lot at your home and you know the way, so that 10 seconds are not for you. In 10 seconds, if you have, obviously we have, you just have to read out each and every word so that you can speak well. Make sure you will write down all the key points on your notebook, because in the real exam you have erasable notebook and you can write down the key points. I am just writing on the screen to show how you can collect key points. Okay, so what is the topic? That is, we have to use only 5 lines. The lecture was based on this. The speaker explained then 2 or 3 key points. The speaker mentioned 2 or 3 key points. He said that 2 or 3 key points. Last is to conclude this lecture is very informative. If you have any extra keyword, you can put this lecture is based on this. For example, what will be the first line? The lecture was based on bicycling. Now I am using was. You can use present tense or past tense, your wish. If you are using past tense only, you have to use for whole lecture. Otherwise, present tense. Do not mix with past and present, right? And remember one thing, your each and every Retell lecture is based on content or fluency in pronunciation. Content means each and every word. Pronunciation means voice clarity, and oral fluency means your speed. Don't try to speak much faster, okay? Now moving to the next one, how you will speak. The lecture was based on bicycling. The speaker explained cities and places, San Francisco and COVID crisis. He explained physical activities, trip and not comfortable with public transport. He mentioned many European countries, cycle tracks and big growth in cycling. To conclude, this lecture was based on fast moving. That's it. 5 lines complete. This way you have to practice. If you have less keywords, for example, we have this keyword only. Okay, I will delete this keyword. So how you will speak? The lecture was based on bicycling. The speaker explained last decade cities and places. The speaker mentioned San Francisco and COVID crisis. He explained physical activities and trip with not comfortable with public transportation. To conclude, this lecture was based on bicycling. See, I have completed my Retell lecture in just 15 to 20 seconds if we have less key points. Some students are not able to collect keywords. Maybe in the real exam, the speed is very fast in the real exam and you are not able to collect lots of keywords, like you have collected only 5 or 6 keywords. Still you can get good scores. The main thing is confidence, how you are delivering your lecture. Just complete your lecture in just 5 lines. That's it. Put 2 or 3 keywords in each and every line. The lecture was based on topic. The speaker explained, sometimes explained, mentioned, discussed. This word is not good to listen by computer. So you can replace this word, simple words, said, told, mentioned, explained. This way you will do a Retell lecture. I hope you like my video. If you need more videos on this topic or if you have any doubt in any topic, just comment your topic name. We will make more videos. You can subscribe our channel NIKHILPTE Tips and Tricks, and we are providing classes online over the world in Hindi, English and Punjabi. If you like my teaching style, if you are struggling, your target is 6 each, 7 each or 8 each, you are doing work in shifts, you are working professional, you can also contact us. We can adjust your classes as per your job timings and we can provide you classes online 1-to-1 as per your timings. All the best. All the best.